Hi guys, DriverLadyPro here. The reason why they call me DriverLadyPro is because I drive like a boss, but I try to stay classy like a lady. So guys, some of you already may know my car is back from the dead. Yay! I put pictures of it. I just thought I'd say something so that y'all know what's going on. I got it finally today. Lower your camera. Can't see your whole face. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, Fat Man. So, Fat Man in the house. Giving a shout out to Fat Man. So this is a live stream video. Yay! And I just wanted to give props to the it's called Collision World. Hey, Tony B. Collision World was the one that fixed my vehicle. And they also gave me a loaner. Yes, my car is back. And it's so weird going from that car now to this car. It's just different. I'm used to that old clunker compared to this. I'm like, wow, I didn't notice the lights. Hey, William, what's up? William in the house. William Carnley, is that right, William? And you have a rear dome light. Yes. Woohoo, I can turn that bugger on. Although I don't have the sunroof. But I did on the yesterday when it was 50 degrees out. And it's now down to like 30 degrees. I did enjoy opening the sunroof. Do you have automatic headlights? Yeah, I can put them on auto and they'll just, go on automatically. I don't have to mess with them at all. The other one, I had to keep turn them off, turn them on. Yeah. And my trunk opens, but I need the guider on my trunk latch because the person, I don't know if you remember, but somebody broke my trunk, and now every time somebody puts anything in my trunk, I don't just let them willy-nilly shove junk in my trunk. I go back there and watch them. I don't pick up their bags for them because I have dropped a bag before and broke their bag. So I have them pick up their bags unless they're elderly, and unless they're tipping me really big. Although you don't have fog lights on your car, I know, but you know what? This is a brand new car. I can't complain. It works like a champ. And now it's snowing today. And you remember whenever it rained with that other car, the car would slide. It didn't have as good traction as this one. And I know exactly where all the buttons are. I knew it had traction control, but I didn't know where the traction control button went. I'm sure your car without fog lights are better than that old one with fog lights. At least my headlights are LED. At least your headlights are LED. So how y'all doing, guys? I went out tonight to try to make some cash before I go on. Hey, Miss G, I'm trying to make some cash before I go on vacation to Florida. And I have been told by myself, my car slides around in the rain mainly when I step on it a lot. My car doesn't. My car is like a freaking tank. It's like a tank. The only time it slips is if it's black ice. Did you pick up the cards? I forgot all about it. No, I didn't. I'm probably going to try tomorrow. Miss G says, hello, the fat man. Waves. Yeah, so this is really just a fun video. Saying hi to all my peeps. Celebration. The car doesn't slide. GM has excellent traction control. My car doesn't slide. And this traction control on this is really good. Maybe Tony B's car slides. I don't know. But my car, Tony B has a nice vehicle. I would gladly trade him. Ford traction control is crap. My tires are new. Wow. Yeah, that's why the Ford Focus slid around. I also comes equipped with StabiliTrack. That's cool. That is cool. Awesomeness. But tell the fat man about my Ford logo that shines on the ground. Yes, when he opens the door, he put a light that shines the Ford logo on the ground. I really need to get that. I really need to get that for my car. I think you can buy those on wish.com. Mine is advanced track with roll stability control, but you said your advanced track doesn't work very well. My car is like a tank in the snow. Last year I had to go take care of my house in Michigan. You can get one with Toyota on it on Amazon for $11. Yeah, but I think I can get it. I paid $11 for 2. I think I can buy it on wish.com for like for less. I think I can, but Wish, I don't. Sometimes they send you broken crap, and you're like, what do I do now? You know. So with StabiliTrack, the brakes will apply automatically to switch ever wheel in need to keep the vehicle from sliding. Yeah. Wish, I have the app, but I don't use it. Yeah, the Wish has stuff that is incredibly cheap, and the nice thing is you don't have to pay a lot of shipping and handling. It's a lot cheaper. That's what mine is supposed to do, fat man. Yeah, that's what they're supposed to do, but that Ford Focus that I had slid all over the road whenever it rained. Wish is okay, said fat man. And it does. I just take time for the wheels to stop spinning. Yeah, wheels should not be spinning. The wheels should not be spinning. My wheels on my vehicle do not spin at all. So you should, if they have, and obviously they haven't learned anything, because that 2008, now your Ford, they still don't have good traction control on it. So that 2008, the traction control sucked really bad. Congrats on 390 subs. I got 390? Oh, last time I thought I had 288. Mine is 2008. Mine is 2008 as well, said Tony. Oh, your car doesn't look like a 2000. It looks brand new, Tony. Yeah, you have 390. Woohoo! What should we do for my 400th? What should we do for my 400th? I might, maybe, you never know. I might be in Florida for my 400th. So, thank you. It's 10 years old and it still looks new. It looks really nice. Buy everyone pizza. Fat man says, buy everyone pizza. Okay, by the way, my family, this is what the plans are. I am not allowed to bring my car because we are renting a car, and then we're bringing our friends, and our friends are driving, and I think we're going to like trade off driving, me and my friend. And then, what color is your car? Sometimes it looks blue. Other times it looks black. It's absolutely 100% black. I had the choice of, I said, I want a blue car. I wanted like an electric blue car. And they had a really dark blue, and they had a black. And I said, that dark blue is so dark, it's almost black. I might as well just get black. It looks classier. It's a classic look. So that I just got black. So, anyway, drive your car anyway. Who cares? She'll get over it. Yeah, well, the problem with that is my spouse is the one that is paying for us to go. Okay? I know you don't want to make I don't want to make my spouse mad. So I can get there and I can rent a Maven or whatever it's called, or a Turo for a day, and I get an Uber to RDD home. Get an Uber to and then it's gonna cost me $50. He's like from Naples. That's where my family lives, in Naples. It's 2.5 hours. It's probably going to cost me like $250 to take a ride to Rideshare Dustin's. Yeah, it's $200 round trip. To go to all the way to Florida, I would say $200 one way. Naples is 200 miles from Tampa. Yeah. Naples is... Get a pool or a line. Yeah. Don't be ridiculous, Tony. Stop hanging around those buddies that you know that... I'm not getting a pool or a line. I can rent a car and drive myself. I know that's punishment. You need to stay away from those marijuana fumes, Tony. I'm not taking a pool all the way to his house. Well, this is what I think. I think if this doesn't work out, I think I'm going to have to just come again, and I'm going to take my own dang car. This is what happened. My spouse and my spouse's friend at work, they made the decisions about what was going on this vacation. And because I'm not paying for it, my spouse came home and said, we're doing it like this. And I'm like, and we fought like weeks. And finally, something had to give. So I said, all right, well, I want to be able to sleep at night. I bet 2 weeks later, something else will happen to your car. I hope it doesn't, but mark my words. I know. Tony, by the way, I was thinking that's not nice, Tony. But it's true. It is true, fat man. The crap just keeps happening to me. It does. And the thing is the car runs really nice in the bad weather. I don't know. Maybe it's better that I don't. If it wasn't for bad luck, you wouldn't have any. Don't park that shit under a tree. I know. I can't park under a tree. I can't park near a street. I can't park anywhere. If I go to a park, it's probably going to end up getting beaten up by a ball. Some kid playing ball. I don't know what to do. I've had a lot of bad luck with cars. Dog park near any Uber driver either. Don't park near any Uber driver either. It might be, I think he said, park it in a storage locker. Yeah, if the storage locker is like $30 a month, it might be worth it. Just to park this bugger in here, $40 a month. But because it might save me in the long run. But, just crap just keeps happening. Yeah. It's $140 a month. First month, or free. 2 if is free. No contract. Okay, I am not paying no $140 a month to park my car no. I'll just get the free parking at home. And if something else happens to my damn car, this guy didn't charge me a deductible. I went to a place called Collision World, and they hooked me up. They even took they did everything. My car looks brand new. Just call your bank and tell them that someone made an unauthorized purchase. You will get your money back guaranteed. Well, yes, but I didn't have to pay a deductible. Okay? The fact of the matter is I did have downtime. I was without a car a few days where I couldn't drive. And, of course, Tony B knows this because I told him, but I haven't told y'all what happened to me. Christmas Day, or the day after Christmas, I went to stick the key in the ignition, and it would not turn on. And I thought you'll go to jail for felony fraud too. Yeah, I know. You can go to jail for calling in, and they do investigate it, Fat Man. They do investigate it if you call in and say, oh, and you dispute something, and then they find out that it's not true. You can go for fraud. So, no, I'm not going to have them. I never did. I never did, and I did it twice. Yes, but it is immoral. Okay, you can go to prison. Okay, for fraud. Okay, and you don't want that on your record, Tony. Okay, 20 or it's just like going into a store and ripping the store off. You can get some fraud, and you don't want that. It's just like check fraud. You know what I mean? Once for 22 Uber Eats that I thought it was for Uber ride, and I didn't authorize. Okay, but listen, buddy, it is not a good idea. It is not a good idea to willy-nilly call and say, oh, I think there's an unauthorized charge on my card, okay? Because they do investigate it, and if they do find out that it was really a charge, you could go to jail. If they find you were negligent, you in your young state, prison wouldn't be good for you. You could go to prison for it, and prison would not be a good place for you, young man. Then the next time I need a ride, notification pop up and said I had an outstanding bill and I had to pay it back. Second time was a $80 backup camera that was crappy and I didn't want to pay for it. You will have trouble getting an apartment or a job. Yes, if you end up getting in trouble and you end up in like jail or prison or something for calling a fake fraud case, you could end up having problems for the rest of your life. James Ruffalo, what about autonomous cars and food delivery with Domino's, where you press the button, the pizza comes out, and you pay out? Remember that video with the guy calling us names? Fat Man? Fat Man says, yeah, James. Yes. I saw there is another video about the autonomous cars, and somebody in the company is ratting out Uber, and Fat Man said those cars are taken off. you know that they're giving rides in Las Vegas in autonomous cars. They're giving Lyft rides. Lyft is giving rides. I just saw somebody on the internet the other day saying my friend just took a ride in an autonomous car when she visited Vegas. Took off the market the Domino's thing. Yes, you are correct. But I personally, they're doing a lot of mapping right now, and I think there's two reasons why they're doing the Uber, and I see the mapping cars. They look like self-driving cars, but they're mapping everything. Okay, and they're mapping everything, and I think the reason why they're mapping everything is, first of all, food delivery, I think, is here to stay for now. Yes, I think so too, James. I did just sign up for Deliv, and I'm gonna check it out. I don't know anything about it, but I think it's like Amazon Flex. I do need to sign up for Amazon Flex. I heard that you can make some good money off of it. But I do think food delivery is here to stay, and you know, I have just stuck with just Uber Eats, but I can just go and apply for DoorDash and Grubhub and try those out too and see how that works. You know, the main reason I enjoy Uber Eats is I just use it when my spouse, I've told everybody this before, but when my spouse's day off, I bring my spouse with me. Food delivery will be very profitable over the new year. Yeah, I think that's true, but I think it's also going to be, Rideshare is going to be profitable. I don't think it is going to be as profitable as it has been in the past, especially considering the fact that they're taking our surge, and they're taking 80% of our surge when it's really surging like crazy. They're taking up to 80%. Grubhub grab it and bag it, except all ya. Grubhub grab it and bag it, accept all ya orders, bees. And then Fat Man says made 148 last year with Uber Eats from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. Yeah, Northeast will be junk this year with $2 surge. New York and NYE. Very little tips on Uber Eats, says Ben Dover. Now listen, these little ungrateful little bastards on Uber Eats, I try to be very professional. I always give excellent service. And I get to the thing and I try to put their, this is my complaint, guys. I try to get their thing to work, and they don't tell you how to get into their thing. And then I can't get in, right? So they have to come down, and then they fault me because they don't give you enough information of how to get into the dang building. So it really ticks me off. I think I messed up my power steering pump. I already accidentally put brake fluid in there twice. Ooh. The second time I used a turkey baster to get it out. Some of it still is in there. Power steering fluid is that, and you put power steering fluid in, I messed up and put power steering fluid, put brake fluid. Okay, so, my surge dropped. Uber Trump, make America tip again. Okay, at James Ruffalo, make America Make America tip again. We need to make hashtag Make America tip again. No gate code, no food, period. No time for that shit. I think that's a good idea. I think that's an excellent idea. I'm going to do that. I am going to do that. Because here's the other thing they've been doing. I pull up to their house and I look at their house and make sure it's their house. And they come out the door, right? And then they say, she never came to the door. I'm looking to see if it's the correct house. Power steering fluid. Okay, he says, power steering fluid goes into the power steering reservoir and brake fluid goes into the brake fluid reservoir. Franco! Hey, DriverLadyPro, still a classy lady. Thank you. Franco. Yes, I'm getting ready to go to Disneyland. I don't know how classy that is, but maybe I'll do a live stream from there. I had an apartment complex on Grubhub the other night where was freezing cold and I couldn't find the guy's place, and when I went to call the number, it said the number you have reached is unavailable. I don't know how. I know the rules are different for Grubhub than for Uber Eats. You're going to Disney World, Disney World, and that is in Orlando. That's a 4-hour from Naples. Okay. The first thing we are doing, fat man, and my spouse is paying for it, is we're driving to Orlando. Then when we are done, afterwards, we're driving to Naples. We're going to Orlando to go to Disney World. You drive to Anaheim. Says that was from okay. I called the customer care 4 times before they told me to mark it delivered. It's making noise when I turn the wheel. I am also guilty or turning the wheel hard and it hits its endpoint. Oh, Disney World, says Franco. 500 to go to and from RDD home. Yeah, I'm not going to his house unless I rent a vehicle. Gotcha, says Fat Man. Yes, I could go. See, I was thinking, I could go from Orlando to where, because here's Orlando, and then he's over a little to the side here, and then Naples is straight down, right? And I thought I could go to where he's from. He says he's from Wesley Chapel, and then I could go down. But the problem is I'm gonna have all my friends, and they don't want to go and visit rideshare driver Dustin. At Fat Man, DriverLadyPro said she really wanted to see rideshare Dustin. She didn't really care to see you. What? I did not. Orlando to Tampa is 2 hours. Yeah. Well, I will. The thing is love GH, except when they cancel driver care would have told me the first time. Yes, I'm going to try Grubhub. My plan is to try all these. I am aware that, Tony, no one loves me. I love you, Fat Man. I do at Fat Man. See what you're doing? You're telling him I don't love you, but then you're like, I love you. You're a brat, Tony. I love you, Fat Man, says Franco. Can you feel the love tonight? I'm not going to sing. Just because I can't sing doesn't mean I won't. Customer care can't understand me. Oh, Fat Man, LOL. So is customer... All right. How about you guys? Listen, I did call the other night and talk to Lyft customer on the phone, and everybody says, oh, they're saying Lyft has native speakers, but the people that I spoke to were not native speakers. I think we should have that rude guy out of your show again, the one that called you names, that called us names like me and Fatman. Just kidding. And you love wrecking your vehicle with driver lady, accident prone, bad luck prone. Tony. I'm going to have to take Spanky. And I didn't bring Spanky with me. I'm going to make sure I bring Spanky with me when I come to see you, Tony. I need Spanky. DoorDash would be better than Grubhub, says Fat Man. I'm going to try them both. I'm going to try them both. So I was just on one of the guys' channels. I'm not going to say his name, but he was like telling us that we need to be positive and we shouldn't complain about our employers, and and I was like, well, it's not that I'm not positive. I don't like my employer, and I have every right not to like my employer. On the other hand, I love my job, and that's one thing that I do not express enough. DoorDash is okay, depends on the market. Driver Lady Accident Pro and Bad Luck Pro is your new name. Okay, Tony, I am going to have to give you a whooping. Be positive. He needs therapy. Yes. I like positivity, but there's also, you have to be realistic too. And I understand that these companies they're trying to pay their bills, but and they're trying to weigh the customer needs against the driver needs. But when they come here and they say stupid crap, they came here and said in the Chicago sometimes, drivers make enough money. And they say 1 minute, we don't care enough about our drivers. But then they say in the other minute that we're like a dime a dozen. I mean, what is it? You know? So, demonstrate, not protest. Demonstrations, not pro. Yeah, exactly. And I explained that to him. Mama, come home quick. And bring the whooping stick. Yeah, I need to get a whooping stick for Tony. I'll use the chancla, Spanky the chancla, for everybody else and the passengers, but I'll get a whooping stick for Tony. and I'll make sure it has thorns in it. Uber and Lyft are a crime ring organized by the mob. All right, this is what I really believe. I am a positive person in the sense that I do love this job. The other night, all right, I have an uncle that's passing away right now. And I had a few other really terrible negative things. And even when I got diagnosed with cancer, I found out that I had cancer just before I started driving. And what I did was I totally focused on the customer, and they turned around. And so last night when I totally focused on the customer, I turned around from being sad about my uncle passing to I had a fantastic night last night. So I really I do enjoy driving, and I feel when you like, I feel like I'm getting better and better at getting used to the city. And I feel like, I'm like, wow, I'm doing good here. You know what I mean? I'm getting used to the city, and I know where things are, and the more I get going on it. But here's the thing. I don't like my employer, period. So, okay. They could care less about you. You're like one night stands to them. You mess up and they deactivated us, and get someone else. It's that easy. They use you like a disposable paper towels. Yes, exactly. Fat Man says, I'm positive that Uber and Lyft don't pay shit. James Ruffalo, Lyft deactivated Dustin for doing the right thing that's best for him. Doing the right thing that's best for him. Speak of the devil, says Fat Man. Yeah. So, you know what? See, listen. Speak of that. If y'all just put up a video about what to do if you do get deactivated. Dustin, Uber is going to send me home. Sent home, we're not employees, jackass. Dustin, Uber is going to send me home. Sent home, we're not employees, jackass. Okay, I know we're not employees, but right now they're paying us like employees. And I'm not the only one that thinks that. And I was going to say, this guy, guys, I think that eventually it's just going to go to the Supreme Court. Rideshare driver Dustin! Woohoo! Rideshare driver Dustin in the house! At James Ruffalo. Yeah, they send you home. At James Ruffalo. We're paying you. They're paying you like slaves. Says the boy that needs a whipping stick. I wholeheartedly agree. We're not coming close to minimum wage. It's in most markets. Yes. That's why, you know what? I was working for... Tony says, Mandy! We'll call him, instead of calling him Tony B, we'll call him Whipping Stick Boy. I was coding a video that Dustin commented on where the guy said he was going to be sent home and doesn't like we're not employees, jackass, and that just made me laugh. Oh. I think what the answer is for me to look for other things to do besides a rideshare, because this is the way I feel. If Uber really wanted a quality product, they would try to keep their long-term drivers. Tony B getting whipped. Fat Man! I like that. Tony B getting whipped. Whipping stick, Tony B. The whipping boy. There we go. The whipping boy. Isn't it past your bedtime, Tony? It's 10 p.m. What about the Uber wage in New York City of $17.22 an hour? Uber is going to find a way around that. All right, did you guys find out that Uber was making it, you know how they had the cap on drivers? Uber found some sneaky way around that cap too. That minimum wage thing in New York City starts in January. Woohoo! Past your bedtime, says Frank L. Franco. Yeah, usually Tony, you're like 9 o'clock. I'm tired. I need to go to sleep. Uber is going to make them work a schedule. I don't have school, says Tony B. Okay, you don't have school, but you get up early. You might need to go to bed early so you can get up and not be tired in the morning. You know how that goes. So, did you, maybe I'll go and find you. Okay, I'm somewhere in the west side of Chicago. Top speed, go get your jammies on. I wonder if they will do that on Uber Eats too. What on Uber Eats? They already, I don't know if you know this, but on Uber Eats, they, they're going to put a schedule on Uber Eats in New York. Top speed review says, I am Frank. I don't think you're Frank. The minimum wage of $17.22. I would hope, they're probably not, there's a lot of things in the Uber Eats that they do not give. They give to Uber drivers that they don't give to Uber Eats drivers, such as the long distance pickups. Frank says, I am Frank. I don't get it, Frank. I don't get this I am Frank. He says he's Frank. He's not Frank. He's a whipping boy. That's what you get for calling me driver lady accident prone. I am, Frank. I am Frank. Oh, okay, I see. He's saying I am Frank. Uber is going to take over from the government. Yeah, Uber, they're probably lobbying the government. He told me to put my jammies on. I said, I'm putting my jammies on, Frank. Frank says, I am Tony. Okay, Uber driver lady accident prone, bad luck pro. We need to whip this boy. We need to whip him good. Need to take him out back and teach him some respect. So, did you all eat some good food? What'd you guys get for Christmas? I got clothes. I got some new boots for the snow and the rain. Dustin, you have your Schmakovich. Yeah, Dustin, we need your Schmakovich. I forgot to bring Spanky. Crash like a boss, but it's also crazy like a lady. Ooh, Tony, I am going to beat your butt. You did have some bad luck with your car. Let's hope you got all that bad luck out of the way. Frank, you don't even know. I don't know if you were here the other day with that rental car. I went out the day after Christmas on Wednesday and I tried to start up the car. The key wasn't recognizing, the car was not recognizing the key. I had to get the car towed back. It's like if it wasn't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. Tony will learn respect. My bitchy pit bull will teach him. It's going to happen again. Just wait, Franco. I'm going to take him out back and teach him some respect. We're going to get one of them switches. Yeah. So nobody told me what they got for Christmas. Tony, what'd you get for Christmas? Did you get a book on manners? No more bad luck. A little good luck is due. Yes, I'm ready for some good luck. Maybe I need, you know what? With all this bad luck, maybe I'm going to win the lotto. There's some positivity. Maybe I'll win the lotto. I don't play the lotto, but 2019 will be better luck. Yes. Hopefully. I'm sure it will. Yes. I'm giving that positivity. I'm putting the positivity out in the universe, like the other guy said. Wake up and say, this is going to be a good day. Reality is, sometimes it isn't. But we are going to nip it in the butt and try to be positive. Even if we can't find a switch to beat Tony with. I got tons of photos from the past from my mother. 2 $50 Shell gas cards and $50 in cash. Woohoo! Whoever gave that to you, they're my new friend. That's a good present. Okay, so what did you get? I sent my letter off so I can get my peppermint handicap placard. Permanent handicap placard? You're handicapped, Tony B? I keep hoping to win the lottery, but I don't buy any tickets. I just hope. I get a 5 cents off every gallon. There you go. 5 cents off every gallon. And 10 cents off on Tuesdays. Yeah, I got my spouse scratch off cards, and the cards were winning cards. In total, over the Christmas season, my spouse won $50. So I think that was pretty good, you know. I'm handicapped. You saw how I was struggling to walk back to my car. Oh, okay, I didn't know you were handicapped, buddy. I just emailed you 2 pictures from when I was 18. I got much fatter. Let me see if I can pick these buggers. Do you want me to show, Fat Man, do you want me to show them? Mentally handicapped don't count, Tony. Frank! Tony's a good egg. It's just that when you talk to him, you're like, hey, Tony, what's going on? My car's doing really great. He talks about cars. How you doing, Tony? I just washed my car today. I'm like, Tony, how are you doing? Okay, let's see. Save attachments. Some people are like that. They're human. Save. Okay, let's see. It has been saved to your download folder. Let's go to the download folder. File manager. We got to see these pictures. Hopefully. Yeah. Let's see if it's a... I finished both bottles of sparkling grape. I need more. When I went to visit my friends, I brought them some wine, and I brought Tony some sparkling grape juice because I know I'm not getting him drunk. No way. That wouldn't be classy. Like a lady. Okay. Next. My next video, I can't drink and drive. Exactly, buddy. Exactly. Plus, you know what? I've more like crazy like a lady. Oh no. Oh no. I'm going to have to take you out back and teach you some respect. Ain't no more playing about it. I'll have to lay your ass over mine. You're not 18 yet, so it isn't considered child abuse to beat your ass. As long as I don't leave bruises. Yeah. Okay, well, unselect this, unselect. I'm looking in my pictures, but this dumb phone constantly downloads. If somebody sends me emoji, it'll send me every single emoji known to man and stick it in my it sent me like 1,000 emojis. You need a new phone. Yes, well, this I am not going to be using anymore because this is the AT&T phone. So, F it. They can charge me for it, but I'm not going to pay it. It can go on my, I didn't pay, it can go on my bad credit with all the other bad credit. Oh, I see it right there. Hold on. Fat man, can I show this picture of you? Yay or nay? It will lower your credit score. Yeah, my credit score is already low. So I'm not really scared of them lowering my credit score. It's already lower than low, you know. I mean, what are they going to do? Make me a 300? Oh, okay. I'm deleting all these emojis right now. It's taking forever because it's like 1,000 emojis at least, maybe 1,200 emojis. Because I know I don't have no 300. It says I have 1,300 and some odd files, and I know I don't have 300 pictures on my phone. So, Tony B, what'd you get for Christmas? Did you get a good ass whipping? Frank L. Franco, what did you get for Christmas? Did you just eat a lot of food and sit back and... I got to keep my life. Yeah, the way you're headed though, buddy, you might not make it to next Christmas. I'm a nice lady, but you're headed down the wrong street. Franco says he didn't even get coal. Is that true, Franco? Did you really not even get coal? I just a little credit fraud here and there. Just a little credit. What did you get? What did I get? Okay. I got some new boots. I got that computer that I tried to use for my live stream. I got that. It was just a little $100 notebook. And I got clothes like new shirts and my spouse bought me shorts for Florida, but because they were only like $1 a piece. But I'm thinking it's probably going to be like 50 degrees in Florida. It's not going to be shorts wearing weather in Florida. What's the temperature there, Fat Man? It's not shorts wearing weather. I mean, shorts wearing weather is like above 70 at least, isn't it? This beats the heck out of our plan to go to Orlando as a group. Well, I guess I could still put away money to go to Orlando as a group. But my plan is I'm going to go over to Virginia. Miss G, hello. Long time no see, says Franco. I do plan to come back to Florida because not only are my friends, my family in Naples, but my daughter, her new boyfriend, has a daughter in Florida, and my daughter and her new boyfriend said, "Oh, we will." So I think it would be awesome to go back to Florida. So I will, when I get there, I will look up and try and rent a Maven and go at least see Rideshare driver Dustin, and maybe I'll be able to meet up with Fat Man, please, buddy, give me your can you give me your information? Can you give me your phone number? I don't think I have your phone. Can you email it to me in so that I can get a hold of you? If I don't know. See, the thing is, my spouse is like, well, we need to visit with our family too, so I'll see what we can do, what we'll do. So we have been doing this for an hour, guys. So I suggest in like 4 minutes we call it a night, because we've been dropping down. We went from 7 people and we now have 4 people. Although we do have 5 thumbs up, and we're shooting for at least 10 thumbs up. So if you haven't given me a thumbs up, please give me a thumbs up. So let me see if I can get this picture of... Ooh, this is a picture of Fat Man. Holy cow. You're definitely not fat. Look, I don't know if I can get this. You're skinnier than heck, Fat Man. Let me turn down the brightness on this so you can actually see it. Nope, that's brightness. Brightness. Okay. This is Fat Man when he was 18. Fat Man, in that picture, you look like you were starving. This is Fat Man. Look at this. You look like you needed a steak, buddy. Look at that. He looked like he would fly away with the wind. It's the skinny man. Yes. Okay. In a minute and a half, I'm going to end the live stream, because we've been on here for an hour. Any final words before I turn off and go get some Wendy's? I'm at Wendy's. I gotta at least get some chicken nuggets. No final words of what y'all got for Christmas? Miss G, what did you get for Christmas? I think Tony B, he's gone to sleep. It is 10:21. See you later, says Franco, I don't see you. Have a happy new year. You have a happy new year too. And everybody, I am going to hit up Dark Road Run, an iPad SND iPad and money. Ooh, you got money? You're my new friend. All right, we will call it a night. Thank you guys. You are awesome. Nice chatting with you. Talk at ya later. Make that money. If you don't make that money, take your broke ass home. Driver Lady Pro out.